The Berlin Track and Field Championships. And up next, the 1,000 meters for women. The Soviet Provodokina's record is now 12 years old. Mary Decker-Slaney owns the U.S. mark. This event for women rarely run. Symbolic of the new freedom, East Germany's Yvonne Mai. How incredibly quick times change.
Her teammate Christina Wachtel has a somewhat more traditional attitude. She's the two-time world indoor champion and a training partner of Sigrun Wodars, the Olympic champion in Neue Brandenburg. We talked to Sigrun Wodars. She's a little bit nervous about racing at this distance.
There's American Julie Jenkins, BYU NCAA champion. Quite a story. Moffat, Colorado High School, 13 in her graduating class, and now competing with the world's elite.
I've always seen these girls, and I'm like, these are the girls. And I just never really, I knew that I had the talent to be able to do it, but I just never knew, when's it going to happen. And for it to be happening this year, and then to be thinking, you can beat them. I go into it like if I'm close to them, I'm going to try and go for them. I don't think, it's them. I can't beat them, because anybody is beatable on any given day. Anything can happen.
Back in Moffat, Colorado, she looks like she's having trouble with that credential. She and her two sisters ran the relay. 3/4 of the team were Jenkins, and they set a Colorado record.
The fourth member was Roxy Lane.
Let's not forget that. There's the lineup, and it's a world-class field. 9 runners, 1,000 meters. 2.5 laps.
Keep your eye on the right of the screen in the black. That's Doina Melinte, the world indoor record holder in the mile. She's from Romania.
How are they going to run the 1,000?
Well, we understand that the Romanian teammate of Doina Melinte, Margareta Keszeg, will be the pacemaker for the first 500 meters. This event is different from the 800 meters, but you need to run it sort of the same way. You need to go out aggressively. I'd expect them to go out under 1 minute for the first lap.
And it is Keszeg who will be the pacemaker. Wodars, Kiessling in the light blue on the outside. The blonde Wachtel in the front of the pack, and Julie Jenkins there on the outside, number 141.
She needs to put herself right in this race if she's going to have a chance to be competitive and to go after Mary Slaney's record. I'm a little worried when we talked with her. She still thinks like a sprinter. She still thinks like a 400-meter runner. That's going to be a deficit in this race.
Yes, she said she's just going to run the 800 meters and let the 200 happen. That's not the way you see it run.
It's interesting that we heard the talk of a world record here. And the East German runners in the past, they always ran for championships. They didn't run for records, especially in the middle distances. You got to run differently if you want to go for a record. You have to be aggressive, always right there on the pace.
400 meters at 59:02. New automobile to the winner, and it won't go to an East German official. If it's a DDR champion here in Berlin, they'll be able to drive it home themselves. Pacemaker Keszeg off the track. It's now Wodars in the lead. Wachtel as they come down the home stretch. Julie Jenkins is well back in 5th place as they head for the bell and the final lap.
And they're on world record pace at this point, and Jenkins, even though she's back, is on American record pace.
It's still Wodars, Wachtel, Kiessling, and now Mai, 4 DDR runners in the top places, and Jenkins now apparently not going to win this race, but still running against a very fast pace.
And Wodars is not used to being in this position. Normally she's behind her teammate Wachtel, who's now heading towards the lead, it looks like, and she storms to victory down the home stretch.
Here comes Mai. Here comes Mai up on the shoulder of the leaders, and Melinte following behind. It's Mai now into 2nd place behind Wachtel. Wodars drops back into 4th. Here's Melinte.
Melinte, of course, the great sprint finish, won her the 800 meters at the Los Angeles Olympics, but it's Wachtel running the race of her life out front.
Here she comes down the home stretch, the world record on the left side of your screen. Mai is fading. Here comes Melinte, the tall blonde is Gasser, but this race belongs to Christina Wachtel of East Germany. Oh, Wachtel just missed by less than 1/10 of a second.
But Dick, Julie Jenkins finishing back in 6th may have broken the American record.
Oh, the winner, Christina Wachtel, off in 2nd to her DDR teammate Sigrun Wodars. Wachtel in near world record time, an impressive win, and Julie Jenkins does establish a new American mark. 2:34:04, breaking Mary Decker-Slaney's record.